no? Dali lang ha. Sige. So, ulat ako pa magsulod direct. Okay, good evening guys. Welcome to our sixth online session this evening. And I am hoping that you are well and have your dinner already. So, tonight, we'll proceed as just like what we did last time on our last sessions. So we have another new topic for this evening, and the first part will be a slide presentation. After that, the question and answer portion, and after that, we'll have another topic. If you have clarifications and some things that you need to be enlightened with. Okay, so as we go along, we are 13 in attendance, and I hope that more are coming. So please bear with me tonight. I will present a slide presentation for you so that you can actually okay. So can you see my slide? Can you see my slide, students? Okay, wait a minute. Kaping mainit. All right. Okay, so our topic for tonight is values and references. Okay, so this is part of our module 6 and chapter 6, which is uploaded to your Google Classroom. I hope that you have seen already your modules number 6 and try to answer the activities that we had. So our objective for tonight is number 1, to explain object-oriented programming or OOP. Number 2 is to explain the concepts of classes, objects, properties, methods, and events. And last is to identify values and reference plus encapsulations. So all of these things will be discussed tonight, and I hope that you will be enlightened with our topic for tonight. Okay, so sit back and relax, and let's proceed. So when we speak about values and references, these are the types that are two main categories of C# types. So as we all know, we have our topics for C# programming, and that would be our basis for the activities that we'll be having. So a variable of a value type contains an instance of a type. Okay, this differs from a variable of a reference type, which contains a reference to an instance by a type. So medyo daw madalong gawa, no? We'll be discussing this one by one, so don't worry. So by default, on assignment, passing an argument to a method and returning a method result, variables values are copied. In this case, or in the case of value type variables, the corresponding type instances are copied. So these are copy pasting, no? But regarding of this, it's not copy pasting that you did in your Microsoft Word, but it's different, no? These are the codes which emulates a given value in a C# type. So a type may be a type. It depends upon the variable which are going to use. So a type, type is maybe a kind of that is the right term. A kind of variable or a kind of thing, a places, etc. So that is a variable type. So a value type directly contains their data, and the instances of a value type are either allocated on the stack or allocated in line in the structure. So when we speak of a stack, this refers to a first in, first out method wherein ang data ninyo is encapsulated. At the same time, they are processed into a different platform that you are going to manipulate in an instance. So a value type can be built in or implemented by a runtime. Runtime means when you are going to press the runtime button, or it may be in the compiling. After that, maybe you press Control F9, or in our case, you type or you press F5 for running the program. So a value type can be implemented by a runtime or a user-defined or enumerations. When you speak about runtime, these are the runtime of a code wherein if after running the program, these are the line-by-line detailed instructions that is being processed. And when you speak about user-defined, this is defined according to the use of the user interfacing with the program. Or enumeration means that is counting or basically telling the computer what to do. It's step by step. So we all know that the computer cannot understand logical things. Now, it depends upon the input that you are going to press on the keyboard or the inputs that you are going to do, like clicking the mouse, for example, or in encoding on the keyboard. So all of these things are being uh, considered by your program, your C# program, and they are defining it according to the values and reference to the program. Okay? So reference type naman are stored as a reference to the value memory and are allocated on a heap. When you speak about a heap is like kung sa Ilonggo pa, the pulso ba? Pulso na to, a heap. So reference types can be self-describing types wherein it depends upon the allocated value or pointer types or interface types. Pointer types are the things that your mouse is pointing to, ang mouse cursor ninyo, or interface types, that is the uh, type of interface that you're using with your computer. So like keyboard or mouse. So the type of reference type can be determined from value of self-describing type. When you speak about self-describing type, these are split into arrays and class types. Arrays are just duplications. Arrays can be done from a program in a looping statement. Okay? A looping statement says, ang last time that we have, that a loop of a program is being classified into a dynamic process, meaning you cannot enter a certain loop without meeting a certain condition. How do you stop a loop? It's either you interfere by pressing control break or pressing the exit button, or probably patch-on your computer. So those are the interventions. So the class types are user-defined classes, box value types, and delegates. When you speak about user-defined classes, these are classes which are being considered into a value. Kaya ang variable ninyo has a unique structure and has a unique definition. So magambal ka may user-defined, that is how are you going to define yourself because you are the user of the program. Box value type are the value types which are considered to be of independent of value. Meaning to say, these are only intervening values. Dahil doon sa program, pero ginagamit lang ninyo. Just like your libraries. Gina-recall lang ninyo ang program. No need to encode further. So, ang mga using ninyo nga sa first type, that is sa babaw, ang global value or global variable. Those are box value type. And delegates, which are your local value or your local variable. Just like, for example, if you declare a certain variable as integer, we all know that that is counting numbers, correct? Now, if you declare a character, we all know that that is a letter. Now, when you speak about Boolean, that is definition. The definition of that is a mix of numbers and letters. So those are the things that you need to consider. Okay, let's move on. Now we're going to study about the C value types or the stack. Okay, ano dahil yung stack? Okay, let me reiterate to you students. Nagapanghugas ka mo kapinggan. Okay, kung kapanghugas ka mo kapinggan sa balay ninyo, maghugas ka na mo, plato, gina-stack ninyo sa lababo. Okay. So, manotice ninyo sa lababo, na ang kunang unang nga plato, na ginbutang ninyo, tapos gintampukan ninyo ka isa ka plato, tapos gintampukan ninyo ka isa ka plato, hasta nagatangkas-tangkas si plato na purugasan. Manotice ninyo, ang pinaka una nga ginbutang ninyo nga plato amo daya pinakaurihi nga ginahugasan ninyo. So unsa, it's because nga na tampokan ang plato nga to. Tampokan. Ang tawag kada nga method is first in, last out method. Okay. So that is an example of a stack value. So it is the same thing that is happening in your C# language. Okay. So imagine ang situation ng pareho pada. So gets ninyo, ano ba yung pinaka-simple ko lang explanation about C# value types or stack. Okay. Let me have a detailed discussion on that. So in C#, a data type is a value type. If it holds the value of a variable directly on its own memory space and value, the value type will use stack memory to store the values of the variables. So for example, if we define an assigned value to the variable like integer x is equal to 1, 2, 3, then the system will use the same memory space of variable x to store the value 1, 2, 3. So consider the fact that sa memory ninyo, your memory is just the repository or ang talaguan ka certain value. So kung mag-declare ka integer like 1, 2, 3, nag-store ang data na as stack value. Okay. Stack value siya. Meaning to say, ang gina-recognize sa computer ninyo, nagkakadto sa memory niya. Pareho bala magbasa ka mo 1, 2, 3. Kung makita ninyo sa screen ang 1, 2, 3, either paano ninyo ma-store sa memory ninyo, sa utok ninyo, ang value ng 1, 2, 3. Di ba? Pwede nga turokon mo lang, dayon, lantaw mo 1, 2, 3, gasulod din sa utok natin. Or probably, iba niya technique is, ginahambal na. So, hambal na 1, 2, 3. Tapos, ma-register dun sa memory na. So, the same thing is happening in your computer system using the C# language. So your C# language is only for user interface, whereas the value of the memory that is being in stack is either integer, boolean, or character. So you define the variable, and then the process of saving the file is put into the stack. Okay. So let me enumerate lang the following data types that will fall under the value type in C# programming. So, int or int, integer na siya. Float is floating number. Long, char, boolean, byte, decimal, double, enumerate, sbyte, short, struct, uint, ulong, and ushort. So those are the value type in C#. So you please consult your module for further analysis of this kind of value type in C#. Makita niyo dyan, naka-colored siya sa module niyo, nakabutang sa table. So those are the examples of your value type in C# programming. Ano ang purpose kadang value type? That is, in your declaration of variable, ina-define niyo kung ano ang klase ka variable, ang type. Like for example, kung magambal ka mo integer, ambal ko, that is counting number. So magambal ka mong character, it means na letters they are. So those are the things that you need to consider. In our activity number 15, so what are you going to do? This is part of the coding 115. So the same thing that is on your last activity. What you're going to do is to encode this. Save it as the CS, C#, and then try to run it. Okay. Then afterwards, if you have run this, compile, then screenshot and upload that to your Google Classroom. Okay. So this is only the first page of the coding 115. Please consult the second part on page number 45 of the module. All right. Now let's go to C# reference types. When we speak about C# reference type, that is your memory allocation. So when you speak about memory allocation, this refers to your RAM or your random access memory. Now, what is happening in RAM? Or probably in C Sharp, the reference type or the memory allocation contains a pointer which points to another memory location that holds the data. So reference type won't store the variable value directly in its memory. Instead, it is stored on a memory address of the variable value to indicate where the value is being stored. So for example, if we define and assign a value to a variable, like a string, then the system will store the variable value in one location and the variable name in another location with the memory address of the variable value. To make it short, when we have a variable value address, just like in our example here, makita ninyo, what you can see in the screen is the box, and it has a value which is 0 times 007 81290. That is your variable address. And then the variable value is your character that is that says Soresh Dasari. Now, when you have your variable value address, pareho man kaninyo, mag-ambal ka mo, ayan sugatan is your valuable value. Okay. And then the valuable address, it is my address. So I'm from Palabrica Street, San Enrique, Iloilo. So that is your variable address. So your RAM ninyo, it has a two separate location of a memory allocation. Meaning to say, any value that is being processed in your memory has a designated value wherein it separates your variable address to your variable value. So the example of this is that if you have a certain value type or variable value, it has a condition statement of a value address. Meaning to say, hindi lang nga mo lang makita ninyo example red. Hindi lang kamo magambal nga kung anong klase ka red. Ang duro nga klase ka red, may fuchsia red, may rose pink red, kag may old rose red. So those are the things that you need to consider. So one variable, what's this kind of description is not enough. But if you have a detailed value, you have to process it as a separate value within your memory allocation. So you have the variable value, and at the same time, you have your variable value address. So the following are the different data types that will fall under reference type in C# programming language. Number one is string, second is class, and number three are the delegates. For all arrays, even if their elements are the value types, this contains a reference type only in a reference to the instance of a reference type is copied when the value type instance is copied in your memory. There are different types of classes over the memory location. For example, we all know that in RAM, it is only being segregated as a temporary storage. How? Like for example, if you're typing on Microsoft Word, nag-brand out, okay, nag-brand out. So, syempre patay ang computer ninyo. Pero may dyan ibang computer, di ba, may backup power. Pero kung mapatay siya. So kapag ano ninyo liwat ka computer, pag turn on ninyo, it's either ang matabo is ang operating system ninyo ma-provide ka copy ka last nga memory nga nabutang sa inyong screen interface. So the most probable thing is that it might recall a certain paragraph or conditions or statement ang display na karang nabigyan. So ang tawag kada is buffering, wherein so memory allocation ninyo, it's not the memory that is being presented but the type kundi na saves at certain time. So another example is when you are going to download a certain file from the internet. So you will notice that it is allocated on a certain type wherein makita ninyo kung ang percentage kayo download ninyo. So that is called buffering. And buffering is only found in your memory allocation. So why do we need to buffer a certain allocated reference type in C#? That is because if you are going to directly inject it sa pag-run ka program ninyo, ang matabo is it will have a full of error. Hindi niya mabalikan ang isa ka line. Kaya kung ano lang yung dapat may check and balance. Sa isa, kung waay ang matabo is ang code nga encode ninyo. I-consider na lang ang bypass na nakarun siya, hindi na makita ang error sa ikaduwang reading. That is why kinahanglan may delay gamay ang allocated memory sa reference types ninyo. Other than that, hindi na ma-check thoroughly kung may error or wala ang program ninyo. So that is how are you going to consider reference data type. That is the most efficient explanation that I can give you, students. Okay. Now, in your activity number 16, we have another coding. For number 16, that is found on page 46 of your activity of the module. So please examine the code. That is only the first page. The second continuation of the code is found on page 47. So that's all for tonight. I hope that you have learned something about values and references and Ad Astra Sapientia. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay. Let me close the presentation and okay. Okay, so guys, do you have any questions about our topic for tonight? That is values and references. May pamangkot kita. Do you have any question? Okay. Can you see me now? Pwede do kamo guys ka good evening, hello, good evening sa tanan. And right now you are all 28 in attendance. I hope that you have already clicked your attendance for tonight. If not, you can open your video and share. Pwede kamo. Good evening, Christian. Danica, may question ikaw? Do you have any question, guys? Did you understand the topic for tonight? If you don't have any questions or you are shy of asking question, you can write your question on your text box. Okay. Good evening, Carl Jan. Good evening, Randel. Alena, good evening. Roddy Rose, good evening. Okay, questions, guys? Charles, may question ikaw? Vincent? May question, Sent? Oo. You have only 2 activities, so I expect to have your attendance by Friday pa man. You can still do it, and you still have 2 days. Gamay lang yung code natin for tonight. Kung ito man ka mo gintawan, lang katag 5 to last time kay medyo malawig to get ang kung amo ka to. So, question, guys. Hello. Do you have any question? Okay ka, very good ka. Second year, white pamangkot. Naintindihan ka na tayo topic na to for tonight. Okay. Okay, I will make an announcement right now about the module. Uh, Sino yung pwede ninyo ma-recommend? I have printed 4 copies of the module. So, please recommend sa classmate niyo kung sino, hambaling nga kung sino gusto ko module. Nakaprint ako 4 to sa eskwelahan. That is how many chapters na. And tell me so that I can give them by Friday. Kaya tomorrow, I don't have supposedly karang Lunes ko pa dapat ipanagtag. Pero why ako at may na ano pa kanino sa classmate ninyo. 4 man lang to kabilog pa. Ang wala gid bala, ang hindi gid bala pwede naka-online. Or sige, or probably I will contact them. Do you have any recommendations kung sino yung taruan ka modules? Ang hindi itanabla ka online kag hindi ka pasa sa Google Classroom. Pero guys, if you have the capability to join like this tonight and upload your activity in your Google Classroom, you may do so that I can give you your grade right away. Okay? So let's be transparent all the time. After you have passed, I can give you your grade, provided also that you have that another grade for you is your attendance, and as I've said, that you have to screenshot the session right now with your face. Pwede nyo i-open ang screenshot, or then upload it to your Google Classroom. Or if you cannot attend the session for tonight, you go back to this video tomorrow. I will post this in your Google Classroom, and then you may have your screenshot after you have played your video in Google. Now let me ask permission from you to post this in YouTube as well, so that your classmates can have their own attendance. At the same time, they will know our discussion for tonight. So if you have concerns, or maybe they cannot access this tonight, that's the time that they will access the YouTube for this. Okay. As I've said, our YouTube channel is only kamo lang kada nagagamit, guys, and that is not being monetized, and that is used only for educational purposes, para lang da sa consumption nato. Why dali ng broadcast sa bilog na pag kamo lang nakamaan ka YouTube channel nato, so that pwede nyo balik-balikan ang mga topics naton sa activity naton for tonight. At the same time, ang lecture naton sa karong gabi para masabtan ninyo yung module ninyo. Okay. Just what I've said, hindi lang daya para nga ma-encode lang kamo nga daw bibi nga bulag. This is also an example so that you will learn what is being written on the code. So ang ginasulatin niyo sa code, that is value and reference types. So that among the structure na. So please tunan ninyo, bastahon gid. Familiarize yourselves kung ano yung tsura na kada. So that by the time that you will use C# later on, if you graduated or you will employed in a company, or probably you can use C# as part of your programming repertoire, you will not find a hard time doing it. You already familiarize yourself with the things like that. So if you're going to be asked ano dang values and reference man, ano ang ginatawag ng values and reference, so you can always go back to the lectures that we have so that you can answer the questions that they will ask you in your work, in your field of work. Okay, so this is an example of an exercise wherein you can actually make some things about this involving your values and references, or other topic for that matter. So remember, we are on our 6th session, and by the time that we will be finishing before the midterm, you may ask, how many modules are we going to have before the midterm. So guys, in a semester, we have actually 18 meetings. So that means, pag abot sa ika-9 nga week or session, after that, I will give the midterm exam. So, siguro I will prepare the midterm exam in advance so that by the time that you can, that will have the week for the exam, the midterm, online lang kita guys, online lang, i-exam na to. That will be, I think, mga, depende kung pira items pwede na ito mahimo. So, I hope that every week I can, supposedly, I can give you 10 items. 10 items each week. Pero, the why pa man, the why gid kani ko ka-start. Tingbo na natin sa midterm natin. So, dyan lang ko mabasa ka grade niyo ang midterm exam. That will be timed, I think, mga 2 hours siguro. 2 hours. After that, ano lang siya, time-bound, mapatay lang. Tapos, hindi doon ka maka-access ka link. So, before 2 hours, dapat masabtan ninyo ang 90 items na examination. So, umuda, yeah, midterm na itong exam, online lang kita. I don't know if you can access it all throughout. Pero please find time. Maskin hindi man ka maka-attend ka session natin, at least sa exam bala, maka-ano kita mo. I know that not all of you has cell phones and laptops. Pero please endeavor lang yun that we'll try our best kung ano yung mayat kaya sa sitwasyon natin hindi ka ano yun. Siguro matao ako offline exam, pero hindi face to face kay kabudlay gid guro. Mo di mabudlayan ko gid no, hindi gid guro face to face to lahat bawal na bawal gid. Bawal gid. So muna. Okay. Let me read your comments. So good evening, guys. Sir, fairness deadline, by the way. Good evening, sir. Danica. Okay. Kay Noy Lionel. Sir, good evening. Pwede bikaas ka soft copy ka module? Yung soft copy, you can access it sa aton nga Google Classroom. Di ba may module dato na butang? You can download the soft copy. A module. Hindi kita pwede ka-direkta ka tao ka ninyo soft copy guys kay ano siya copyrighted so base hindi pwede nga gamiton sa ibang bagay no without asking permission from your teachers kay ano. Pero you can access it using your Google Classroom. What you're going to do is look for the module and then double click it. The module is there sa Google Classroom natin. Makita nyo module 6. Double click nyo lang and then magwa yung module nyo. Pero kung direkta ka mga tawaan ka copy, hindi pwede guys due to copyright reasons. May mga restrictions.
Nabuhay sa 20, nabamukay na sa 20 to 15 mo.
Oh, yes. Yes, so
Ang ganit. Abo di ba mo kanina tong bakot minsan mo lang bago karon mo 7. Kun ba sa 20. Ngeta pa sa. Ito ka sa kaduman.
On.
Okay. So ang midterm, hindi ko guys kahambal ninyo kung hapos si exam no. Kay exam damo. Duway man guro at mabungahapos nga exam. Pero ano lang, expectedly, that is 10 items per session. So, I'm hoping that we can continue with the quota. Or less probably. Mas mayad kung less, no? Mas advantageous ka ninyo. Ilang taon ta lang, guys, ako na mayad. Pero before that, I will explain it. Because I have tested it with third year. Okay man siya guys, naka-successful man niya the exam. Then what I did lang is to put a time-bound exam. Meaning to say, I will share the link from this time until 2 hours only. After that, before 2 hours, kinanglan, maano ninyo, mapasa doon. So, sa Dalom, first of all, you have to write your name sa form. Siyempre, kahit ngaran, white score eh. After that, the exam is 90 items. And then sa Dalom na, may submit button, command button. If you cannot submit it before the deadline or before the time, I'm sorry, ma-disable ang link, hindi nyo doon ma-access the exam. So what will happen is, you will ask permission from me again to take the exam, which is very taxing for you, kaya maka-upload. So I hope that we can do this just because nga hindi kita pwede kakita na igid, no? Diyan lang ta sa online ano. Or hindi pwedeng ang exam nga anong guys, ihatag nga without supervision of your teacher. Ay that will mean invalid ang exam o compromised or na ano ninyo na exposed doon sa hindi manami nga so hindi siya valid. So I hope that you can consider our online presence at the same time the validity of the examination. So that is how are we going to measure how much you have learned from this subject. Also, if you're attending the lectures, that would mean plus points for you and your attendance. That is your points pa. Okay. You can also comment or video. Like for example, if you missed out on the screenshots, you can say, "Sir, I have posted my attendance in your just write this on the comments below sa video nga natin." Or probably kung gusto niyo liwaton the video, you can comment nga, "Sir, I have posted my attendance on the Google Classroom." Something like that. It's only a reminder. Okay, so that why I don't have the hard time flipping from pages to pages just to check your attendance only. All right. By the way, the screenshot that you're going to provide is only isa lang kabilog yan. So, hindi nyo kinahanglan durong nga screenshots lang. You can provide many screenshots during our activity, but in your attendance, that's only only one screenshot will do. All right. So, no need to have any angle na kada anggulo, may screenshot dito. Sobrado mo. Isa lang. Isa lang kabilog. Okay, sige. Any comments, guys? It's your time to say something.
Sir?
Charles, good evening.
Sir?
Yes?
Why a joke lang?
Ha? -5?
Ano?
-5? -5?
Sir, -5? Hindi. Kaya matibag, sir.
Why ka man it pamangkot? Ano da?
Why
Nahidlaw ka lang? Nahidlaw ka lang, Charles?
I-mute sir, 6L, sir.
Okay, sige.
Sir? Ano?
Tawin nyo ka virtual hug si Charles para hindi siya hidlawon.
Boys lang.
Okay. Mukha dyan na. Para hindi siya hidlawon.
Gusto ko siya na.
Para kay Charles Daya. Yeah. Okay, sige. Umuda. Very good, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, some more questions that is related to our topic for tonight. What's your question? Or probably, if you have any comment sa module or may i-comment ka mga tao ano module. Or ako doon lang ma-sort out. Kag pangkontakon ko lang sa anda. Ako lang makontak. Basi may kilala ka mo kadang hindi ka attend ang ng tawag ka module. 4 pa lang yan na print ko. 4 actually pira ka chapters dito. Pero 4 ka set lang ya itaw ko anay. Mahakog sa band paper. Guys, why kami supply ka band paper? Pero ginatawaan gid ka priority ang hindi kita naka-attend ka klase na pagla. Amo daya tarawan ka modules. Sige. Sige ako doon lang makontakan dai. Pero kung may makilala ka mo nga gusto niyo i-recommend nga tarawon nga module, welcome gid. Butang lang yung pangalan nanda sa sa GC natin or sa PM. PM niyo kana guys para. Okay, sige. Okay. Some more comments? May ambal ka mo? Noy, may ambal ka, Noy? Okay, okay. Okay. Satisfied, Very good. Approve. Sino pa dyan, guys? Yeah. Any questions? Nakatapos na ka mo ka-activity. I did not check your work pa for this week and the week before. Pero, tatlo na ka-chapter.
Ano pasado, sir?
Okay, very good. Very good, very good. So make sure lang din na by Friday you can pass. Yes.
Machikaw niyo ako, sir.
As I've said, 4 pa lang ka-chapters na chikan ko. Pero ito kabilog, 4 ata or Yan na chikan ko.
Sige, sir.
Ang buwara pa. Ay kung nakapasa kami guys, machikan ko kita eventually. Pero amat-amaton ko lang gito, medyo tambak ang trabaho ko tulad. May ibang matang obligasyon. Plus may klase pa ako sa third year. So I hope you're very considerate enough. If you want to contest your grade, don't hesitate so that I can change your grade. Provided you have evidence of your work, alright?
Kung chikan mo to, kumain na hindi.
Okay, so as I said, ang hambal ko, nachikan ko duman niya 4 chapters, pero ang 2 ka chapter, ang tulag ang nagigad why ko pa machikan. So just bear with me lang guys. You will know man kung nakabalik yung grade ninyo. Dayan mo lang da. So don't worry kung late ka mo, as I've said, instructions for late passers. I said that before the midterm exam, I will open a folder containing anything that you missed sa activity natin, sa chapter, kung pira ka chapter sa module, kung pira da, ipasa nyo lang, ngaranin nyo lang kung anong activity. So that, and then you write your name also sa pagpasa ninyo. And then I will check your work and consider it as so we can grade it appropriately kung pira ang grade na taon natin. Basta before the midterm exam, you can pass it, ha? Tingog. So that's why kung kulang, or why ninyo mapasa or nalipatan ninyo ipasa. So just save it and you can pass it before the midterm exam. I will announce on the GC, on the group chat, when is the time that the folder will be opened, and you can already send your activity that you missed out sa activity natin on the last activities. All right? Clear? Clear? Is my instruction very clear already? Or do you have any clarification pa? If you're kung nahuya man ka mo guys, yung mode ka exam natin is only multiple choice. Only. So may expect ka mo multiple choice examination get all throughout. No more essay, no more matching type, no more kuskus balungos or something. All you have to do is to answer it. Patay, ko din, suga ko din naglulong. So multiple choice lang ang type examination natin. And I hope that you can ponder on that because you have a choice. Multiple choice lang din. So kabudlay gid kadang virus abi sir ilang ti way takon it irugan. Pwede ka man kay erog yapon Hindi ka lang magpadakop kanakon. Kung madakpan ikaw, i-add ko yung score mo classmate mo, tapos i-divide ko sa 2 na ang score mo. Okay. Yes, sir. Tapos na. Okay. Okay lang guys. Hindi ka mo magsunanay. Iubahan lang yung activity mo kanino. Siguro yan na, ano ko bala, na-notice ko, nga may mga paratandaan, abi mo, nang abi pinukuhan nyo man kung mag-erog ka mo. Basi main nyo ba pang islan yung mga ano bala sa background kag ano. Lain na nyo man ya, ano ninyo guys. Pero at least bala, I hope that you learn something. I'm not saying that copying is good ha. What I'm saying is it's better if you do your activity because you will know or you will learn out of something. Kaya ano gusto nyo guys? I-module lang kamo nga may answer key. Ano lang da? Hindi pwede. Paano ka mo mag-learn kung i-module ta kamo tanan tapos answer key do lang may answer key pa tapos i-send mo lang kanako do into la kita kanto ang college do bilak kita guys kinanglan ano strive to learn no. I don't want my students not to learn something on the subject just because we had the pandemic right now. It's better if you at least read the code and understand what it means so that you can apply it probably in the future. Magtrabaho do ka mo, no? Okay, that is the standard of some companies. They're using Microsoft-based program. Kung hindi man daya, iba niya classical program. At least you familiarize yourself with that. So, sabi nyo, IT dang pabanjing-banjing lang, kaya agpatawhay-tawhay, hindi kita ang pada. May coding, gali kita nga ginatawag ka, insidiho natin ang structure programs ka, ano. So, di ba, when you have your interview, pamangkot ka mo, why do you want to study information technology? Sige, pamangkot ka mo, kada ni Ma'am Alingalan. Why do you want to study IT in Iskusan in the campus? Ano yung sabat ninyo? Guys, why ka mo nag-expect na ma-coding kita? That is the foundation of your subject. This may be an elective subject, pero we are preparing you on the things that you will be experiencing outside of the campus later on. Part of that daad is ang pagsuksok nyo katsakto ng uniform. Pero tayo pandemic, white up uniform, the classic kita di. Hindi pwede, no? Alam lang mag-class, magkorbata, kita ko di sa tubang yun, or ano. Hindi pwede. Kung tuya tayo sa eskwelahan, amo da. So, amo da. Ang uniform is part of your discipline. How are you going to carry yourself with the uniform? And bear with me, guys, also, because why do we need to have a class this evening, no? It's because, kung aga, i-signal na itong indicate man namin, wag pa yun. At the same time, most of you may trabaho sa aga. I know, iban ka ninyo guys, nagapang sinintimos pa dayan sa palibot ninyo. May mga part-time jobs ka mo dayan sa panimalayan nyo or sa sagwa ka panimalayan nyo. That is why also I'm considering the things like that. Because I want you to attend my class so that at least we have a lecture and the face-to-face contact in virtual lang, so that I can supervise you in anything that you will do on the activity. At the same time, we'll have an interaction. May klase kita gid bilang. Unlike nga tawag lang kamo ka module, tapos obrahon yung activity, so din kada justisya kada. Diin kada maka-learn kamo ihan kada. Module lang gid. I'm not saying malain ang module guys because ang module sa akon lang ang pag ano gid. Ang gakinang lang gid kada ang wara gid bala tanat access sa pareho kaninyo na Di kita maskin white sa ang wala doon tanat cellphone bala. So amo day ka kinahanglan ka module gyud. So amo da nagapangayo lang gyud ko kagamay nga paghangop kaninyo. Maskin amo lang kadaya time na nga magkita na so that we can interact with each other or learn from each other. So I'm not saying nga kamo lang yung nag-learn ka na ako. I'm learning also from you. No? And I'm very much lucky because I have a class na kaya enthusiastic nga pareho kaninyo guys. Kag naga-comply gid ka activity naton sa Google Classroom. So I'm very thankful for the second year. Thank you all guys. And I hope that your parents are aware of the things that you're doing, ha? So don't use the class nga dapat sa mo or maka-cut sa diin ng ginabaribad lang ninyo. I'm hoping that you're setting things straight with your parents. Ha? They will know nga naga-online ka mo. Dapat man-anandada guys. I have not prepared yet any papers regarding your parents' consent. Pero I expect that some of these days I will put something in your envelope. And for you to sign with your parents the consent that we're having an online class right now. So that they'll makamaan mo sanda nga nag-klase kita na mo kada. And my permission sanda. Okay. What else do we need to know? I'm hoping that you've learned something because we're nearing the we're nearing the time that we have. We're going to meet until one hour only so that you can do other things. You can be productive. And what I'm saying is I hope that you will be considerate to make your modules. Let me ask you lang one thing. Are you starting to have modules from your other teachers? Nag-umpisado ka mo klase ka nanda? I'm not saying IT lang kita. Sa iba yung subjects. Kasi probably may mga modules na kamo or nag-online na kamo sa iba yung teachers. Ano yung schedule ninyo guys so that I will know? Fix na kita di sa sa Mercoles at gabi 7:30. I'm going to post the link lang yun so that you can double click it. You don't need to log in from your .edu, no? I can always allow you to enter this. But it's better if you have your .edu account so that automatically makasulod ka mo mas yun may permission ka na. So you will notice na pag .edu account ang ginagamit ninyo, automatic ka mo nga maka-attend ka ng meeting natin sa Google Meet. However, if you are using your old Google account, I'm still approving your consent. I have the consent to let you in, which I'm doing also. Amoda. So I hope everybody has have a good night. And until diala kita guro guys, we're nearing the end of our discussion. So I'm hoping last minute you have your questions, no? Is alam ba kita gamit sa isa ka semana so dapat mamangkot tidaat kita. Any clarifications? Okay, so thank you so much and good evening lang dyan sa parents ninyo. I think that is all. I'm hoping that you learned something tonight. I'm hoping also that you can finish your activity before Friday. And if you have any questions still, you can still PM me for inquiries. I'm sorry, I don't know if you can reach me through my cell phone right now. I don't have any load. Maybe tomorrow I can have your load tomorrow. So I can contact your classmates nga ay pati nakapasa and then provide them with modules that they can pass before the midterm examination. So thank you all. Thank you so much and good evening. Good evening to all. So good night Have a blessed evening to all and each one of you. And see you next time. See you next week. Okay, good evening. Thank you. And bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you, man. Good night. Good night. Bye.
Sir,
Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Leo, Leo,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Leo.
Antan na magkulitanay doon.
Bye, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye, sir.
Sir. Good night, sir.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Good night, sir. Thank you, Gila.
Good night. Okay, good night.
Sir, good night, sir.
Good night.
Sir, good night, sir. Hello, sir. Good night, sir.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Leo,
Wala awit.
Leo.
Wala awit.
Pagaling ka, sir.
Wala awit. Okay, salamat. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
White parapol, sir. White parapol.
Bye, sir.
Support nyo doon ako. Sige. Maimot ka mechanics. Maimot ka mechanics doon na. Ikaw, doon na. Hindi doon ito karason ka ninyo. Doon na.
Garason na ito. Leo, sir. Gutom na.
Naka-record guys. Istoryahan to lang off the record karon.
Bye, sir.
Istoryahan
Bye,
to off
sir.
the record. Okay, bye-bye. I-off ko doon yung record.
Bye.
Okay.